What's up, y'all? It's Crocodile Cam. Time for the animal of the day. Let's get that drum roll going. It's birds, you guys. Birds are a huge group of animals. And depending on who you ask or what source you look at, there's anywhere from 11,000 to 18,000 species of birds around the world. And each one of them is in the class Aves. Now, what exactly is a bird? Is it any animal that can fly or glide? Any animal with feathers, maybe? Any animal that has a beak? Or maybe any animal that lays eggs? You know, what does it take to actually be a bird? Well, lucky for us, there's a set of rules that an animal must follow if it's going to be a bird. What's that sound? Oh, it's quiz time already? All right, let's do it. All of these are rules to be a bird except one. Is it A, has feathers, B, is warm-blooded, C, has a beak, D, has hollow bones, or E, lays hard-shelled eggs? What do you guys think it is? Take your time to figure it out. All right, you guys, if you guessed D, has hollow bones, then you got it right. If you got it right, go ahead and comment down below. And if you didn't, better luck next time. See, having hollow bones is a characteristic of many birds, but not all. What's that? Quiz time again? All right, let's do it. What bird doesn't have hollow bones? Is it A, harpy eagles, B, ostriches, C, penguins, or D, emus? Take your time to figure it out. If you guessed C, penguins, then you got it right. If you got both quiz questions right, go ahead and comment below so we can celebrate for you. And if not, better luck next time. I hope you learned something new. All right, time for a quick recap. What does it take to be a bird? First, the animal must have feathers. Now, fortunately for us, there are no living creatures that have feathers that aren't birds. So if an animal has feathers, it's definitely a bird. Next, it must be warm-blooded. Now, we say that because there are different reptiles like flying snakes and flying lizards that are cold-blooded that can glide through the air. Next, they must have a beak. Now, we say that because there are bats that can fly, and while they don't have feathers, they are still warm-blooded. Also, platypus have beaks, but they don't have feathers. So there's a lot of rules that must be met. And many animals check off one or two of those boxes, but not all of them. Lastly, they must lay hard-shelled eggs. We say that because there's plenty of insects and other invertebrates that lay soft-shelled eggs. Birds are truly amazing. They're extremely versatile and adaptable, and they're found all over the world on every continent, even Antarctica. There are birds that eat insects, fish, other birds, reptiles, small mammals, amphibians, and there are birds that solely rely on nuts, fruits, roots, and nectar. There are birds that can fly for days and weeks on end without touching the ground. Then there are some birds who can't fly at all. There are some birds that can fly hundreds of miles an hour, and some birds that can run faster than any of us can run. There's birds that can dive super deep into the water and stay down there for minutes on end. And there's birds that can fly way up high into the highest of altitudes, which is something that we definitely couldn't do. Now, there's many birds that are doing just fine in the wild. Their populations aren't really struggling, and they're actually labeled as least concern. But there are many birds who are struggling. They're listed as near threatened, threatened, vulnerable, endangered, or even critically endangered. And in short, it's because of us. We have destroyed their homes. We have hunted and poached some of them to the point of no return. We have introduced invasive species into their homes, like feral dogs, cats, hogs, and a number of different reptiles. And these birds simply aren't prepared or equipped to combat against these animals. Fortunately, there's a number of things that both you and I can do to help conserve these animals while we still can. First is education. Teach yourselves. Teach those around you. You can't care about something that you don't know about. Next, and this may be a hard one for some people, but keep your pets inside. And if you're going to let them outside, keep them supervised and on a leash. Feral cats kill billions of birds each year. Feral dogs and feral hogs kill thousands more. And all of the invasive reptiles that have been able to escape are killing hundreds to thousands each year as well. Another thing that we can do is have bird-friendly windows. A great example of that I saw was when I went to the North Carolina Zoo. One fun fact that I love about the North Carolina Zoo is they're bird-friendly. Now what does that mean? It's just a sheet of glass here. See all these dots? These help prevent birds from running into the glass and injuring themselves. Little things like that go so far when it comes to conservation. Bird-friendly windows have dots or other small stickers on them that allow the birds to recognize what's in front of them because they don't understand the concept of glass. And oftentimes, this leads to them flying into that and seriously hurting themselves. You can plant native plants. Not only do they invite birds that are pollinators, but they also invite insects that are pollinators as well. And those insects are food sources for a number of different birds. Next, you can turn off lights at night. Heavy light pollution can confuse migratory birds and interrupt their flight patterns. You can also put out bird feeders and bird baths, and that gives you something exciting to take care of and something to look at from the safety of your home or in your backyard. And lastly, you can share videos like this. Share them with others. Give other people the opportunity to educate themselves, to teach themselves about something that they may not have known about. Because like I always say, you can't care about something if you don't know about it. Now, we love birds, and many of them can actually make great pets if and only if you do your research and you make sure you can properly provide for them, because they need tons of mental and physical stimulation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Crocodile Cam out.